Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Matthew, and this is Minecraft and Talk. So this is another world I have here. This is the world I was talking about, kind of like the big city world or like real world. I kind of tried to base it on like real world and how maybe like real life might be, whatever that might be like. However, I don't really have mods right now, and so I just use everything on the base palette. So first off, the city, it's gonna take a while. I might just do like two parts, we'll see. Anyways, so let's just start off here. So this is the border area, I guess. That's just uncharted stuff. Like, I haven't explored that area yet. Here is the court. A lot of these buildings are like simple, because I was too lazy to build like good ones. So, centered court, I guess, I don't know. This is an old one, I'm gonna tear it down and then rebuild it. This is the Parliament buildings, or these are the Parliament buildings. Again, this is relatively old. Do I have the date on? Yes. So, I'm gonna again tear this down and then rebuild it better. But so he's got my office, some other buildings. Yes, rooms. So going with the bridge is the railroad bridge. So that's the station, which I'll go over in a sec. It's a pretty nice setup. I like it quite a bit. I just like creative a little better because I like being creative and building. So yeah, this was the first building I built when I created this world a year ago. Now, funny, I have an old gaming channel, and I actually have the videos of a year ago about this world. So I might repost that. We'll see. And do a comparison. Oops, my bad. This is the train area. Pretty straightforward. Just get on the trains. This goes to the subway. I guess I'm not going to cover that right now. This is nothing. This goes to the hotel. So the hotel is a relatively simple building. It's not a very decently built building at all. So you got like the reception, going up. It's got some rooms. I'll show you what a standard room looks like. Maybe a bed, a chest, maybe. Oh, that's a storage closet. So you can see that they're very simple, basic, basically everything that you'd be looking for when you're at a hotel. Some of them have balconies, overlooking, but again, extremely basic stuff. So yeah, pretty good, not bad. Oh, there's a pool out there too, if you didn't hear it. This is just, I guess, like an apartment building. Just some roads. This is like a train station. Like another miscellaneous train station. I like it at night. I really do. So yeah, we covered that. This is Ottoman Taylor, which is like a grocery and convenience, I guess, chain. Maybe like if you live in the United States, like Meijer or Target, and just smaller. If you live in Canada, Walmart or whatever, Zellers, which is out of business. Miscellaneous buildings. Again, these are just all miscellaneous buildings. Got a hospital. The larger buildings, I'll just do in more detail. Okay, in here we got like the government buildings. I guess some more. I'm again gonna do the bigger buildings in more detail in a separate video. School, which is under renovation. I kind of like made it look like it's under renovation. It's a big school, pretty big. Nothing else good here, basically. Again, like I said, the bigger buildings will be in another video. I guess big building tour. So library, fire station, military base, etc. Bridge. I also have like a subway station, subway system, which I'll go over later, I guess. Oh, LRT system, if you're not familiar with that. It's basically like train, just public transit. This is a big building that I hadn't utilized yet. I just built it with commands. So, let me just take it down. It's an eyesore. Shopping mall. So the shopping mall is a relatively old building as well. When I say old, I mean like a year old. So you can see that, standard shopping mall, I might do a tour of that. This goes down to the subway system, which is pretty nice. The subway system isn't fully utilized either. I'm not really completed that yet. Here, this is like a big concert hall, I guess. Finished that a while ago. So, just see, concert hall upstairs. Pretty nice. I like the architecture on this one too. I actually built this off a concert hall in my city. So yeah, that's nice. More buildings. These are just miscellaneous businesses that I've created. Jail. So this jail, it has huge walls. I haven't utilized it yet either, so I haven't built the actual jail. But you can see that it's a maximum security jail. So it's a pretty secure, in my opinion. I mean, again, anything is possible in Minecraft. You can just tower up above the walls. But if this was a real life prison, it would be difficult to get out of it. That's for sure. To basically cover this general area here. This area on the hill. This is not in the actual city. This is like countryside. My house is right there. You might be able to see it. And the roller coaster. So the final area of our tour is what's called New Lakeview, because this whole city is called Lakeview, if I didn't mention that before. It's basically a new area. I just started a few months ago. This road goes to the mall, this bridge, I guess. So you just got these miscellaneous buildings. This area here, again, hasn't been utilized. What I mean by that is, like, I haven't really built that much around it. Go for it. I got these buildings. Again, I made this and then cloned one. That cloned pretty decently, actually. Homeless shelter. We don't actually have any homeless people. I'm not the only person. But it's nice. It's very large. So I'll do a tour of that. This is a warehouse that I haven't done anything with. And again, I haven't done any fancy architecture because, it's not really needed, and it's faster that way, I guess. It's done lazy. Railroad line that just goes in the mountains. Building. So you can see there's just a lot of buildings, and I have to utilize a lot of other stuff. And again, they're all streets. It's supposed to be like, you're not supposed to be flying around because that's impossible. Yeah, basically, that's a general vicinity tour of Lakeview, the city. The larger buildings, like I said, it's like the 5th time I'll do this video. Pretty nice. Just some big buildings before we sign off. Again, Parliament buildings are over there. Hotel, which is the first building I built, is there. Government buildings are there and over there. Concert halls there. Shopping halls there. Big buildings there. Schools there. Libraries there. And fire station is there. And there's a roller coaster, which I might ride later. And again, this whole area right here is, so you can see, is basically just farmland, etc. So that basically concludes the tour of our city, Lakeview. Again, it's going to get bigger So next time you see it, might be quite different. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you next time on Minecraft and Talk.